Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Broadway Jets YouTube channel. You'll know me from Twitter as NYJ Mike. I'm joined as always by the master of receipts, NYJ Matt. We have a very special guest today, Pat, friend of the program, not NYJ Pat, maybe not yet, but we are going to play some Pictionary today. Jets themed Pictionary. Matt is going to be our automatic drawer today. It's going to draw, I believe, 7 Jets related occurrences, and Pat and I are going to have to guess what Matt is drawing. We're going to give it a whirl. Looking forward to it, boys. Let's get after it.
Thanks
Pat, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
This might be our best or worst idea that we've ever done. This could be the beginning of like a 10-part episode series, whatever it might be, or it could be one and done. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start drawing a jet-related item. Pat and Mike can start talking through what they think it might be. Once they get the answer right, they get a point. And I don't know where this is going to go, but I think we can make it work.
I did not dress up like a Jets assistant coach for no reason today. So where is it? Where's my left? There it is. Right there. Fuck. There it is. Shit. All right, let's what do you got, Matt? Anything
All right, boys,
good?
here we go. First one up. Starting off hot. And now we're going to see my drawing abilities because I don't think I'm that good. So we're starting off
guy.
hot.
There's a guy. Or it could be a girl. Yep.
Oh, is that the Sala toothpaste commercial?
I was thinking about it. Not
Great
that.
guess.
Oh,
Is it a Pop-Tart? Oh, it could be a phone.
We're thinking phone here.
Yep. It's making sounds.
Oh, it's Brett Favre.
It's Brett Favre
Oh!
taking a toothpick.
All right, I was worried I wasn't going to get any.
That's pretty
I got
good. That's honestly a pretty good picture.
We should do like world record times too if we actually make this like a 10-part documentary. Like Pat, like 12 seconds getting the Brett Favre.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
So Brett
Brett must have
Favre.
some experience in that field.
No comment.
All right. Next up.
Wow.
Just
All
ready.
right. Yep. All right. We got a little rabbit. Is it these breasts?
And we got oh wait.
Yep. That's gonna help. Turtle?
No, it's a Lincoln Tunnel.
It's a car. Oh,
Tunnel. I don't know what it
I
is.
have it.
Give me it.
I'll give the Lincoln Tunnel. Dylan Donahue.
It is
Driving
Dylan-
down the wrong fucking tunnel.
It is Dylan Donahue going through a one-way.
Absolutely hammered.
If you guys didn't get it, I start getting like beer cans out the window. Just
That was an
condone
insane
it.
story because that was the
we do not condone it.
Don't condone it. That was the Idzik draft, right, Matt? I think.
Definitely.
And it was like, there's the Jets are just grasping for any semblance of a decent draft pick. And I think he had a pretty good spring one time. Spring training camp, and then he went down the wrong way on the Lincoln Tunnel. Can't do it.
Who
But
hasn't done it, though? I mean,
But that era, if you think about it, like Clay Matthews, long hair, edge rusher, we're like, oh, we
Yep.
got Clay Matthews at home. Where did Dylan Donahue go to college? Like a D3? Do I get that right? Like Georgia State. Mike, look that up.
Yep, I got
Georgia State, not D3, but I could be wrong.
Dylan Donahue. Billings West. Oh no, that says high school. West Georgia.
Okay.
You're right there.
West
Dude, he
Georgia.
had a QB hit in 2017.
Is that his only stat?
He has 5 tackles in 4 games.
Boy.
I don't remember that at all. Pat, you don't remember that one QB hit?
I missed that one.
Fuck.
All right, 2 for 2. Mike on the board, Pat on the board.
Come on.
Here we go.
Barbed wire. All right. Yep.
See if I can get this going.
I like the haste at which you're drawing. Like you just really like knew whatever the hell that is. All right. Is it Oh, is it a tank?
It is not. I'm trying to think
Come
of
on.
where do I go next?
I
We
can see
got
the
like
tank.
How is that not a tank?
YouTube will block it.
Yeah.
What do we got going on here?
War.
Yeah, it looks
Police.
shooting. I mean, that looks like
That guy's not happy.
he's running.
He's running from the cops.
He's running from think of you got a war going on back here,
Yeah.
and this guy's running away from it.
Oh, I know. Is it Philip Adams going AWOL? Not Philip Adams. Fucking Jesus Christ, Dimitri Patterson.
It is Dimitri Patterson going AWOL in 2014.
That's pretty good. Is that not supposed to be a tank?
It is.
I said, is it a tank? You said no.
My bad. I was too focused on my drawing. My brother is building bridges and tunnels, and I'm playing Pictionary with two great gentlemen, and I'm drawing Dimitri Patterson running away from a war zone.
I would have guessed something else if you would have said yes to tank, though.
Damn, that's on me. I gotta be a better host.
I mean, that's just I just feel bad for Pat. He's out here getting, he could have had that one. But Matt's horrible hits.
Would not have had that one.
That was crazy, man. That was the year the Jets, Rex was like a lame duck coach, and they went into the year with supposed to be Dimitri Patterson and Antonio Allen as their corners, and then Dimitri Patterson went AWOL. So they had to use, I think it was Philip Adams, which is tough.
All right.
Talk about that.
I'm trying to think here. Might be a tough one.
What do you got in the chamber? Yeah. Hassan Reddick?
It's Hassan Reddick. Good pull. Good pull.
I was gonna say Hackenberg. That's where I was.
That answer has to apply to Hackenberg.
All right, let's go. I need to throw. Oh man.
What is NYJ Matt cooking up over there?
So some of these I want to draw. I want to actually take 10 minutes to draw a whole scene. Oh man.
You should, and we can cut into it. Just pretend you draw for a second. You're like Banksy.
Okay, we'll try to go here.
Some of these are better artistic pictures than the banana that was sold for millions of dollars.
What is that?
You never see that? Some guy, I don't know if you know the story, Pat. Some guy sold a banana for
yeah, it was taped to the wall and then he ate it.
Yeah. There was like $1 million, something like that.
Not feeling. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna hard.
Reset the play clock.
Yep. All right. Let's do no more stick figures. We got to get some
You got
people
some
here.
shoulder.
That was pretty good, Matt. Look at that. All right, it's a referee.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that Odie Toppin? He doesn't have a neck.
Your dog.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yep.
I got an idea.
Yeah, that guy's.
Just imagine if we did this in podcast form.
Dude, it's it's the opposite of Davis Mills, who was the longest neck of all time. Who was the other guy who had the giant neck? Giants, Bucks. Mike Glennon?
Yeah,
It's not Mike Glennon.
it's not.
What? All right, flags. Is it? I have a guess.
I think you're gonna get it.
Is it Michael Carter's interception against the Chiefs?
It is not. I'm looking for a player that's right here
Oh,
who's committing the hold. And this player, oh no, the 4 flags on the field.
Oh, I got it.
You got it, Mike?
Is it Buster Screen?
It's Buster Screen with 4 pass interference penalties against the Cardinals in 2016, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 2016.
That was a brutal game. I remember where I was when that happened.
I know where I was in the Ivy League in Howell with my dad. I remember I made a compilation video of that couple years ago, and it's just like people are like, why? Like it's just so stupid. Like it's just Jerome Boger holding offense pass interference. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like the,
Okay. You
from
guys
Family
do a
Guy.
little bit of riffing while I try to build out this story here.
Yeah. Hey Pat.
What's going on?
You can make it jet related.
Dude. Oh Pat, what do you think of the tier list that we just put out?
The tier list I liked. I think Lazard was too low.
Yeah.
I was looking because I was curious. If he had played 17 games at the same pace, granted, Devonta came over, he would have had 750 and 8 or 9 touchdowns. You know,
It's exactly what we would have wanted, actually.
it's a solid. It's a solid season.
Yeah.
Better than what did you even do?
Yeah, we
Or
had him in we had him in,
Yeah,
we had him in the what did you even do category. We also had a category, or no, we put him in free agent busts.
that's right.
But to your point, our whole criteria was this is only for the 2024 season. And overall is probably not a great contract, but last year you're right. If he would have played. Man, he had such a weird year. Like the Hail Mary catches that, had a few big touchdowns, then like weird drops. I don't know.
And I mean some of them were garbage time too. Like he had the one against the Niners, right? The late one.
He had the one against the Niners where Rodgers did the he got them off sides.
That's right. But he had 2 in that game, right? It was the second one
I
from.
think Garrett Wilson caught the second one from Tyrod Taylor.
Okay.
I think. Unless the Jets might have thrown 3 touchdowns in that game.
That Geno Smith punching the guy in the face?
This is Gino getting punched by IK
yes.
and Impali. Do you know the significance of the group down here?
Gino has a lot of children.
No. So
It was for a charity, right?
it was for a
Because
charity
he didn't
event
pay
that Gino
for a
didn't
charity
show
event.
up.
Yeah.
And there was poor kids waiting at the charity event to see the Jets starting quarterback. He just never showed up. So these are the disappointing kids that didn't get Gino to attend the charity event.
You know what's crazy is I was never high on Gino. And I was, in hindsight, after it happened, I wasn't happy that Gino got punched in the face. But the way the season turned out, you were happy. Fitz had a great year. And then who knows what would have happened? Maybe Gino actually would have been great with us based on what happened, with the Seahawks. But
It never would have. They never would have let him go for however many years he needed to be good.
right, yeah, I mean, unless he would have had to do it that year. You're right, and based on the last year's 2013 and 14, I don't think so. What the hell is Matt drawing? All right. Is this a
might be
massage
tougher.
table?
This might be tougher.
Deshaun Watson, Justin Tucker, Robert Kraft.
We're getting closer.
Oh,
Is it Tom Brady's son getting?
It is Tom Brady wanting a kiss from his son. What a pull.
That's a good pull. That's a good pull. That looks just like Tom Brady.
it does, yeah. Oh,
I want to tweet these out with no context and see if people.
They have to be like making out. Was Tom Brady was laying down, right?
No, what happened was Tom Brady's laying down a massage table, and his kid comes over and gives him a kiss, which not how I grew up, not my style, no judging. The problem with the clip
Was
is
the
that
tongue?
he tells him to come back for more. Right, Pat? Am I wrong?
You're 100% right.
He's like, get back here. That's not good enough. And you're like, wait, why would you, 1, do that? 2, put that in the documentary? Bizarre.
I think that's the exact quote. He's like, you didn't do it enough. Like they made out. It's not talked about enough. I'm glad you brought it up on this, Matt, because the 500 to 1,000 people that see this will realize that needs to be a bigger story.
And that they need to subscribe.
That's right,
Pat, what a poll. If you made it here, don't forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 2,100, 2,500, 3K, and then 1 million. We're going to go from 3K to 1 million.
You never know.
We did hit 2K. Very happy about it. The other thing with Tom Brady that isn't talked about enough is he left his pregnant wife. And there's context around it, but Bridget Moynihan and him broke up. He started dating Giselle, and then Bridget was pregnant. So they had to have banged before, like a week or two before they broke up.
statistically speaking.
Then he starts dating Giselle, and Bridget's like, I'm pregnant. And I'm sorry, Bridget Moynihan might be like the most cool bitch ever to be like, I'll have the kid, you're good, man. Like, go win Super Bowls. I'm gonna be like an actress or whatever she is. But he technically cheated on his pregnant wife. That's a fact.
Is that the one that he was making out with? The kid?
I don't know. He probably didn't hang out with that kid.
Wow.
He's
Did Josh Allen also cheat on his pregnant wife?
Did he?
Well, he dumped someone for what's her face?
Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld. I don't know if he had a pregnant wife, but I'd like to start that rumor. Unverifiable.
I'm trying to think of one more to wrap it up. I have one. I don't think it's not like a funny. You have to dig deep for the poll here.
No, listen. We have some random deep Jets knowledge. Pat got Tom Brady making out with his son in like 1 second. Oh no! All right, football field.
There we go.
Let's go.
What are your thoughts on the drawing abilities right now? I feel like I'm limited with this Apple mouse here, but
What if you had a paintbrush? You're gonna make a canvas.
if I had a little iPad, I could like draw on it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I got my mom an iPad for Christmas one year. She didn't even care.
So we got people on the field here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
X's and O's, yeah.
Got people. I don't know what formation this is, and then we're gonna go like
Hackett's offense. Yep. Is this drawn the right way?
Yeah, I'll pause for a minute. Let me know what you're thinking.
I feel like it's in the wrong. Like I don't remember any important play happening on that side of the field.
Right, because like the Santonio Holmes toe tap touchdown was the other corner.
Oh, top right.
Yeah.
The Eric Decker overtime touchdown is bottom right. All right, give us some. Yep, that helps.
Oh, they had people on the sideline.
This was not COVID. All right, it wasn't the 2020 Jets. Oh, is it when they fucking Sheldon Richardson called a timeout?
It is Sheldon Richardson calling a timeout in 2014, week 2 against the Packers after scoring a touchdown.
Yep. That was about the high of Gino's Jet career before that.
Well, that was our freshman year of college, and the 2014 team didn't have that high expectations, I would say. As fans, we were like, we're going to make the playoffs. And then you beat the Raiders week 1. And I remember getting a virus on my brand new laptop that my parents bought me for college because I had to stream it because where I went to college was like more Philly oriented for CBS. So I had to download it. I got a virus on my laptop. And the Jets are at what, 24-3?
Something like that, maybe less. Or it would have been 20. I think they were up like 14-3. And then Gino threw a pick, but they were winning at the end. It was a winnable game. And you're supposed to lose that game to Rodgers.
Pat, we're going to test how good Mike is because there was something about the beginning of that 2014 season. Mike, before you say it,
yeah,
the reason why that game was so important was because the road ahead. So the Jets are 1-0. We were like, we need to sneak a win somehow against Lambeau.
They played
Mike, do you remember who we played after?
Directly after?
Or like the next string of games.
It was Jay Cutler with the Bears.
Yep.
It was Peyton Manning with the Broncos. It was, I don't think in that order, though. It's got to be Brady on there. Phillip Rivers.
Yep.
Wow.
One more
gauntlet guy. Was it the 2014 Jets were terrible. They played the Steelers, but later, and they won that game. The Bills didn't have a good quarterback. Shoot. And they played the Falcons the year before. That's tough. Who's the last guy?
Think of the division that we played.
Broncos.
In the
NFC.
Broncos,
would have been Peyton, but
NFC North. We played the Packers.
Who the hell was the Vikings quarterback?
It was Stafford and the Lions.
Wow.
So going into that year, though, we looked at our schedule and we said we'd play Aaron Rodgers, Jay Cutler, who at that time was still like a really good quarterback.
And they had Alshon and Marshall, yeah.
So you have Rodgers, you have Cutler, then you have Stafford, who's throwing for 5,000 yards, and you have Rivers, then you have Peyton, and you have Tom Brady.
Whew.
And we were like, we're about to play 6 teams that their quarterback is infinitely better than our guy. And as soon as they lost that game to Green Bay, I remember sitting in our common area in college, and I was like, we're in for a rough stretch here. The NFL boxed us against.
I think we went
monsters.
1-7 to start.
Yeah, 1-7.
And then they traded for Percy Harvin for no reason. It was such a weird year.
Remember the first game we had Percy Harvin?
Was it the Bills game?
We went to it, the Bills
when
game.
He laid down on the ground.
Who? I always forget who. I want to say it's T.J. Graham or like Walter Powell.
I think it is T.J. Graham.
One of them laid on the ground.
T.J. Graham caught a touchdown from Michael Vick that year. We got to do a 2014 video. That season is so funny. It's like Chris Johnson, Percy Harvin. They still had Santonio.
Well, I think at
Michael
least the Pictionary started off hot for the first 3 or 4.
It's pretty good.
I think it was pretty good. If you like it, let us know. We'll keep doing it. I'm sure Mike has ridiculous ones that he can do.
Yes.
Pat, I don't know if you won. I think Pat might have got 4 out of 7. Am I getting that right? Or was it tied?
We should have tied on one of them that we were fed the wrong answer to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, that was pretty good. And honestly, we could have more guests too, like people guessing. Like we could have we could have people hold a piece of paper up with the answer.
We could have got dark. I was telling Pat beforehand, there are some really tough Jet moments that are like with law enforcement. Like you could have went down a rabbit hole where I decided not to.
I have a couple good ones in mind, dude. I
Pat,
really don't.
You have a couple and you don't have to lay it out, but when we were drawing these up, were you expecting these moments? Were you expecting like gameplay moments? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect. I was expecting some gameplay moments that we got at the end. I thought you'd keep it positive, which you did a little bit. Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, because you said you weren't going to do the butt fumble, so
Yeah, I'm anti-butt fumble, not
right,
doing it.
which I get.
That shit.
So I thought we'd keep it positive.
I'm writing down some ideas right now.
Well, Mike did a great job calling Dimitri Patterson Philip Adams, which was a great poll.
Listen, one of the only guys to wear number 24 after Revis, and he's the only guy to kill all his family.
I believe Philip Adams had a pick during the Chargers game in 2014.
He did. He picked off Philip Rivers. That's right.
Didn't we lose that game like 38-0?
Oh God, 2014
box score.
2014 Jets Chargers. That's tough.
I'm going to predict it was 38-0 or 37-0.
I don't remember what happened in that game. I'll be honest. I'll be honest and Tenakumbo. They lost that game 31-0, Matt. That's a great pull. That is a really good pull. One of these games, Antonio Holmes tore his Achilles. It might have been the year before, though.
Wasn't the 49ers
Pat and I were
game?
talking about this. I think it was the 49ers. So it's not
It was
that
when
year.
Kaepernick popped. It was like almost like a coming out game for Kaepernick against the Jets. Find that game where Santonio tore his ACL at the end of the game, and Colin Kaepernick came in as like a gadget guy and had to have had like 90 rushing yards. It was insane.
So it was 2012. The Jets were 2-1. Revis had just torn his ACL in the game against the Dolphins before that. This is the year where the Jets started with that 48-28 win against the Bills. And we're like, dude, the Jets are back. Sanchez.
Stephen Hill popped off.
So the Jets are 2-1 playing the 2-1 Niners. And early on in the game, Santonio Holmes tore his Achilles and just threw the ball on the ground, which Pat and I were just talking about. And then they got murdered. And Matt, let's see what Kaepernick did. Kaepernick. Yeah, he had 50 rushing yards and a touchdown. But Alex Smith was still the starter. But yeah. Man. Kaepernick took the final kneel down.
Wow.
No, I don't know if that's true. But they did destroy us. Man.
Hey, fun video, boys. Look at us.
That was fun. I like that.
Pat. That was great.
Yeah.
Pat, we'll have you back on for sure at some point. Maybe for Pictionary Part 2, if it gets a good reception. Mike, you can probably clip some good moments from this video.
Yeah, dude, Pictionary Part 2, we could do some trivia and make, ridiculous questions, like similar questions to this that aren't, like so statistical based. I like that. I think that went well. I wasn't sure.
It was good.
I'm still not sure, but that's why it's fun.
Well, yeah, we'll post it. We'll see,
Now, Mike, you can't record the rest of the week, right?
I can. Well, Pat and I, we're doing Rangers Wednesday. Tuesday I have something. Thursday, yeah, I could do Friday.
Okay, maybe we'll get this out Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. We'll let the tier list cook for a little bit. And then I think we're monetized now, which is fantastic. We can actually make like $1.50 per video,
We're gonna be
which
so
will be
rich.
fun.
It's like the Twitter monetization came out. I made like $40
The first week
forever.
Twitter monetization came out, I made like 300 in a 2-week period. And then everybody joined the monetization program. And the next month I got like $32. So it was very, very uncool.
Elon, dude.
Well, Pat, thanks for coming on, brother. We'll talk to you in a minute. I'll wrap up here, but if you didn't subscribe yet, don't forget to. We are on the road to 1 million subscribers. We're going to have more subscribers than the Jets have fans. Have a good night, boys.
All right.
Yeah.